After joining the course, particularly the AOR course, I was able to better my drafting skills. Plus, when you have that solid know-how about the Supreme Court practice, you get that confidence to appear before any other court. The AOR course itself was teeming with fellow students who were very knowledgeable. Discussing with them was also so good. The instructors in the class, all of them were practicing advocates. So all this has helped me expand my own knowledge, thorough base, and to gain in confidence.
We are going to interact with one of our students, Vaibhav Astana. Vaibhav, you are in Delhi and he has got Supreme Court matters. Hi Vaibhav.
Hi, Abhyuday.
Thank you for joining us. How are you doing?
Thank you for calling me here. I'm doing fine and very enthusiastic about interacting with the students and you all. Thank you.
Great. So Vaibhav, can you tell us some highlights about your litigation journey and how you have attained the success that you have, and you have also briefed lawyers in Supreme Court, even argued yourself?
2017, I went independent. I started my own practice and I joined LawSikho in 2019. And thereafter...
So the moment you started, uske pehle kya, you were under a senior or something?
I was working with a law firm. And in fact, we were doing a lot of work in High Court and in district courts, and some work in Supreme Court also. Some major work also.
Firm you were studying, disputes firm you were working with. For how long?
I worked with them for 7 years.
7 years, and then you decided I have to take the plunge.
Yes, that was a
challenge, but that you thought कि LawSikho might be able to help. 7 years experience, आप चालू कर सकते हो खुद से, right? But difference क्या था? 3 साल आपने किया भी, 17 to 20, right? And then in 20 you joined us.
In 19 I joined.
19.
And yes. So the difference, the need was that actually I joined the LawSikho litigation library package. And that package actually includes all the litigation courses, whether they are civil litigation, whether it is arbitration, criminal litigation.
क्योंकि सब combine होके 5-6 course में सब कुछ डाल दिया.
Yes. So that benefits you when you are litigating. Whatever you need, whatever you require, you can just open up the relevant course or the class, and you can just refresh your subject. And whatever is needed, sometimes you may need a draft, sometimes you may need to brush up your knowledge about a particular domain area.
Okay.
So that litigation library helped. Plus then the Supreme Court AOR practice was also introduced.
Course. We launched it 2 years later, so we
had
access to that under.
So that helped me to expand my areas of practice. So up till now, I was actually working alone in high courts and district courts and tribunals. Thereafter, I thought let me also expand myself to the Supreme Court and give a complete package to my clients also. Because you are then providing an end-to-end service.
But उससे पहले एक step बताइए, what was the difference it made? I know you said that you could study the templates you could use and you could study, but how did it help you in? Did it help you in actually doing client work or getting clients?
Definitely.
See what you were an experienced person, you were working under senior. ये सब पता था, तो मतलब आपको क्या फर्क लगा? क्योंकि there may be experienced people, there may be students here, but in terms of actually running your practice, that's a big deal, yeah?
After joining the course, particularly the AOR course, I was able to better my drafting skills, number one. Plus, when you have that solid know-how about the Supreme Court practice, you get that confidence to appear before any other court. You now know that you can really, there's no stage fright, or there is no nothing that you can lack, or you can continue to improve yourself.
So you have argued matters in Supreme Court?
Yes. I have argued, and I have been able to brief senior counsel also. And this has given me a lot of confidence. Plus, Supreme Court practice allows you to go and view your practice in depth. So perhaps earlier you were not discussing the subjects very deeply. But once you are doing matters in Supreme Court, you have to go deeper. You cannot just superficially know the subject and just argue and just finish off your work, because there you have to really be thorough with your work. So that has also expanded my other areas of work, practice.
So how many
Also,
matters you've done at Supreme Court before you say the next? Sorry to interrupt. हाँ.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So,
say एक बार ये बता.
जी. So I have done perhaps around 15 to 20 matters in the Supreme Court, and also this has helped me not only to yes. So I was the part of the AOR course. The AOR course itself was teeming with the fellow students who were very knowledgeable. Discussing with them was also so good. The instructors in the class, they were all of them were practicing advocates, so that has helped me a lot because the discussions were really good. So all this has helped me expand my own knowledge, thorough base, and to gain in confidence. So combined with the expansion in practice, combined with the expansion in knowledge, regular classes happening, this has really helped me a lot.
Got it. How many? So
Yeah.
you how many matters you've done in Supreme Court?
So around 15 to 20 matters I've been done.
Did you argue yourself also?
Yes. I've argued myself. I have argued myself. The first matter that I argued was because my senior was not available. So the judge, he started to tell me, okay, gentlemen, you now argue. So that was the opportunity I got. And then I argued the matter. I had prepared the matter beforehand, and therefore I was able to argue. And it gave me a new confidence. When you are arguing in front of the Supreme Court, the highest court of the land, you get a boost, and your passion for law and litigation is really multifold, increases multifold, because now you are arguing before the very seat of justice. So that was one thrilling experience. And since then,
how did you get a senior? How did you find a senior who can give you a commencement certificate? I know you've not got that certificate yet. You've not filed it, right? But you have found a senior who will give you one.
Yes. I was able to find out because of when I started to go there and then started to make my network. I was able to come in touch with a few seniors, and one of them helped me out in this. So in this regard, so this is very important.
They helped you because you were just young and upcoming, or because you actually sent them clients, you networked with them, you helped them? What was it?
So basically, all of them, because because they also know that if you are a young and upcoming lawyer who want to practice in Supreme Court, you will always need an AOR. So they would want to help you out. But as we know, lawyers help out each other, and seniors are generally very benevolent in this regard. They may be a little miserly in payments and all, but they are generally very benevolent otherwise.
Yeah, so payment ke liye you do independent drafting work and charge.
Yes. So once you enter the system, so it is difficult to enter, but once I practiced with the LawSikho, I started with LawSikho. What happened is that you are able to break that ice. You are able to take those first few steps.
Why that? How does that happen? Because you have more knowledge. Yeah, you are learning how.
You have more knowledge. You are more initiated. You are more pumped up. You know that you know it, and you are not just standing on thin ice.
And you know
the subject. Skills. Yes, you know how to do things, and then people encourage, and you develop your own network. When you develop that network and develop that sort of ease in commuting there and going there and arguing, things open up for you.
Did you also write articles?
Yes. So I have written articles, but, not for publication, but I have written articles because during your research, you have to study thoroughly. One point I would like to stress here is that the practice of Supreme Court is a bit different than the practice of other courts and foras. The difference lies in the depth and research that we need to do. And this course will also help you to analyze case laws, analyze laws, and develop your practice and skills in other areas of law and in other courts where you practice. So even if you are studying or practicing outside of Delhi, where the Supreme Court is located, you may benefit by actually because you will be able to get a lot of practice in terms of your drafting, as well as in terms of how to do research, how to find
Right.
out propositions, develop propositions, and how to
So
understand
even
and
law
analyze law.
students and young lawyers will benefit even if they are not giving law exam, but
Definitely. I think if you have an inclination towards Supreme Court practice and litigation,
if
this
I
is
just
a
want to
must.
become a good lawyer in trial and high court, but I want to
Definitely.
stand out from everybody else. If I do
Definitely.
Supreme Court level work, will it make a difference?
Definitely. It will make a world of a difference.
And it made a difference to you.
Yes, it definitely made a difference to me.
So
I'm
when
really
Vaibhav already
thankful
did it.
to.
Huh?
I'm really thankful to LawSikho. I'm really grateful to the team. The way the classes were conducted by trained lawyers who are practicing lawyers in Supreme Court, and the way the cases were discussed. So it would enhance you will take your legal skills many notches above, because the way things are discussed, the law is analyzed, the cases are analyzed and discussed. It is a education in law, a new education in law apart from the LLB that you are doing or you have done.
So I
that
want
was
to ask the people here that did this make. So Vaibhav has actually walked that path. Whatever I was telling you, Vaibhav has actually done it personally himself. And he has already said it himself that this has made a difference in 360 degrees in lawyering, not just at Supreme Court level. So now I want you to tell me whether this makes sense to you, whether this inspires you, how this is connected to your career. Many of you are younger. So can you let me know on chat? He's actually confirming that these things have happened for him. One more question. If we take a step back, before Supreme Court litigation, you were studying other litigation courses, right? How did all that help in your career? Like you must have done some NCLT, some IBC or arbitration course. How did that help in your career?
So as I shared earlier that I was part of the civil litigation or litigation library, and where I was able to join the civil litigation as well as the criminal litigation course.
You did those, okay.
I did those.
Offer for whoever wants it. And you did this 7 years after...
I was already lawyering. I was already practicing. Still, I did those courses.
Okay.
And believe me, they were still helpful to me. So sometimes you know the concept at a very surface level. But once you study thoroughly in these classes. So I opted for a litigation library course, which is a bunch of courses which help you in litigation, basically. So these courses cover all the nitty-gritties of the laws, basic laws that are required for litigation. And for me, I opted for that course because that bunch of course, litigation library, because once you are litigating, you get to have clients which may be not your normal client, which would not come with a normal set of cases that you have dealt. And if a new subject comes, if a new topic comes, if a new client comes with it's a very new domain for you, you are able to access these courses and access that particular point and join the class or check those classes, check those notes, study notes, and you are able to come up with the solution for your clients, and you know then how to proceed. Also,
you were able to. How did it help you personally? Did you get more clients? Did you convert more matters? Yes. Did you charge?
So it helped me to not only get more clients, because now earlier I would have to refuse clients when a new domain, a client with a new domain would come. So I would have to refuse them if I did not have that much expertise. But now, because of this course, I was able to access new subjects, the domain of knowledge of which I was lacking, and I was able to take up those clients as well. I was able to serve those clients as well.
In law, the more things you can do, the better it is, right? Because
it is. And in fact, when you enter litigation, you get to know that law means law. It would not differentiate. When a case would come, it may be a civil case, but you will have to interact with police. You will have to perhaps go in arbitration also. You will have to be thorough with other domains of law. So a civil case
because
would.
you can't wait till the trial court announces
Yeah.
judgment.
Yes. So the things are not in a silo. So once you are in litigation, you would know that things are correlated. All the laws, a case may come regarding contract, but you may find that you have to ultimately also know arbitration law. You have to know specific relief act. You have to know how the other
So those things,
other.
when you benefited from LawSikho, you got that.
Yes. I benefited. Definitely, I benefited. I'm really thankful to LawSikho because it has democratized the legal knowledge. You know that sometimes seniors and law schools do not teach to the point. They teach subjects, but that knowledge is not generally very practical. Plus, when you enter the workforce, you know that seniors themselves are so busy. When you join someone's chamber, they themselves are busy. They don't have time for them to teach you, and they expect that when they are paying you, you should already know. So these courses really fill that gap and democratize the knowledge of law. And therefore, it is a very pioneering movement. It is, I would call it a movement, not just a education company. So, yeah.
Thank you so much. And Vaibhav he's been with us for 3 years and he's able to say that. What would you say to people on the fence?
I would say, please go for it. Please.
2 hours of work a day, okay? Otherwise, don't go for it. But 2 hours of work, if you do, you can get results, right?
You will, a whole new world will open to you. Things which you find mentally stumbling, you will find that you're stumbling in your mind and you're imagining things to be very difficult. You will find that as you move along with other lawyers, other fellow students and the teachers, instructors, you will find that things are opening up for you.
And are you more satisfied as an independent practitioner than you were in a firm?
Definitely. Malab, there is no point in, I'm not saying I'm nothing against anyone, but there is no point in just being with seniors, because of course we learn a lot from them. But the real challenge,
you are senior today and you will learn from them, you will observe them, you will give them.
Yes. The real challenge and the real joy of practice is to go independent and face those challenges yourselves. And
for that you found LawSikho to be supportive on your journey.
Definitely very supportive. The whole structure of LawSikho is like that you will be guided at every step. You may come up and ask of anything, and they will go extra length in helping you out, supporting you. And that is why it's a good place to be, because you get support like a family.
What's your next goal?
Definitely to expand my work to Supreme Court more and more.
Without AOR, he has got all this, huh? Now he'll become AOR also. He'll file certificate of commencement next year, 2024. He'll give.
Yes. So I will also join the AOR course, and I will definitely be an AOR. I will. Till now, my major work is in the district courts and various forums and the High Court. So I want to now shift it to majorly to Supreme Court also, because that is my dream, to practice more and more in the Supreme Court. So that is why my next goal is to slowly shift to the Supreme Court practice more and more.
Thank you, Vaibhav.
Thank you so much.